People think that white people's dogs are racist. So I got to prove by being by being racist on a podcast that I'm not.
Hi, welcome to another Latino with a podcast and the Latino with a podcast, Christian Henningsmeyer, and today I'm with Harry VJJ.
Hello.
That's actual the letters. It's VJJ.
Mm-hmm.
He has a whole joke about it. He's a nice, really amazing producer. He's now on Red Room Comedy. If you haven't done Red Room Comedy, you're awful as a comedian. Or not,
Honor.
or you haven't tried.
Or
Because-
you haven't tried, or I've told you that we're really busy. Yeah, there's a lot of different things going on. But honor
Or
to be
maybe
on-
you're not a comic and you.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And
Yeah,
you,
yeah. It's an honor to be on another Latino podcast, proudly stealing jobs from white people.
No, I
Amazing.
like white people in this.
Yeah,
podcast.
yeah.
I just gave him like non-alcoholic beer
Mm-hmm.
that has alcohol because I lie.
Oh, that
Give me your ship.
That would be. That would be. Yeah.
Give me your
Yeah.
ship back.
My
like,
one-day ship.
it's
my
just
thi-
one.
My this morning
si-
ship.
Since when did
Let's
you
see.
stop like?
Let's
drinking?
see. Since the baby. What, like 19 months, something like that? Yeah.
1994.
Yeah, 1994.
That's
It's been
when you
30
started,
years.
yeah.
I'm 57 years old, everyone. Yeah.
So yeah, it's been a long time. Like,
Yeah.
But I'm glad. Like, I'm glad that you can have like. No, have you ever tried non-alcoholic beer?
I have quite a lot.
Quite a lot.
Well, one time in a green room, they didn't have anything for me, so I was like, "Can I have like an NA beer?" And they brought in like 12, and
And
so I
you're like-
drank 12. You know,
Okay.
which is why I can't drink. Is
This
like
is
that.
which
Is,
is
that's how I
exactly-
drank.
okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I want to talk a little bit about producing because have you been to New York?
Yes.
Have you been to open mics in New York?
I haven't been open mics. I did one show, and I've been to the Comedy Cellar, but not open mics. Have you?
Okay. Look at this. I brought this. I saved this for you.
Nice.
Look,
Okay.
look at it. Look what it says. Tell the people what it says
Okay.
while I drink a real beer.
Oh, that's very depressing. It's an open mic punch card like you would get at a cafe,
Okay.
and it says every 10th mic is free.
Which means that you pay to do open mics.
Mhm. Yes.
I hope this never comes to Chicago.
I don't think it will.
Dude.
It's the case in LA
It
too.
was awful.
Yeah.
Okay. This is called Comedians on the Loose. I truly believe they put a lot of effort into this, and this day was just like open mics. They always have like good days, bad days. I believe this was a bad day
Mm-hmm.
because like everybody was doing really bad. Everybody, and the feeling was, beer belly when they just don't like the comedy. Like
yeah.
sometimes people are like, okay, comics are like, okay, let's listen to this other comic.
Mm-hmm.
But this was one of the days that everybody was on their shit. Everybody like didn't want to hear whoever was
Mhm.
on stage. Everybody was like, oh, next comic is Harry VJJ, and
Mhm.
they're like, I thought it was me. Fuck this fucking guy. Like that was the feeling, and I fucking hate it, and I hate
Yeah.
it more because I pay for it.
yeah,
It's like,
yeah.
I paid like, oh, I'll give you $5 to feel like shit. Like, yeah, like
Yeah.
this is how it works. Like, I give you $5 and then I just bomb in front of strangers and I feel bad about my life choices. Like, yeah. no.
I know there's places I visited LA not too long ago, and they have places that do like 4 open mics in a night, and I was like, why would you do that? But it's because they can charge $5, so they're making like $600 like a night by charging people to come in and do time. It's wild. It's wild.
I truly hope it never comes to Chicago because
Yeah.
I understand what you do because usually bars, any bar, if you're listening, your audience member, any bar you go with an open mic, that bar is maybe losing money by having the open mic. They
Uh-huh.
don't like it, but it's because open mics don't make money. It's usually comics going there and comics are broke.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna say something
Yes.
first. Maybe I'll put it here. I don't know. Ryan McKinnon, he's in a big battle against cancer, and he's gonna have a show on September 13th. I don't know if this is gonna be out before that, but maybe I'll clip it and just put this out. If you can donate to the causes, you can go to the show. It will help a lot. Now, after saying that,
Mm-hmm.
that guy put a GoFundMe for $25,000, and we're so close to reach that goal, and that made me rethink. Like, comics actually have money.
Oh yeah.
We actually have money. We just seem broke.
Yeah,
But we
some
have
of them
some
do.
money.
Some of them do. Well, you have to be
For
very
these moments.
hardworking.
It's
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
one of us had cancer. We have money for this. For paying rent.
yeah.
No.
yeah.
But for cancer, yeah. Like, no, I believe it's really good that like a lot of people are just jumping to help with Ryan. I was a little shocked. Like, do you meet him many times?
No, I never met him.
So you didn't donate.
I did donate.
I'm
I
gonna-
did
I'm gonna-
donate. I gave him $4.
Okay, that's- Even $1.
I mean,
it helps.
I've given one and
No.
4 installments of $1.
Four in
yeah.
taxes, like
Yeah.
Apple charge.
I'm battling my own disease. For 27 years, I've had terminal being gay. So
Oh,
I
no.
know, which can turn into metastatic being black. So it's really
That's
tough.
how it goes.
Yeah.
That-
Like, when it
that-
gets serious,
It's
you
a
turn to
really-
RuPaul.
It's a really bad disease.
Yeah, it is. You steal. It's
Yeah,
awful.
like if you get like terminal, you just go into this like the talk shows. You go to the Tonight Show.
yeah.
They put you there.
And Maury Povich.
Have you
yeah.
seen that clip that is RuPaul? Like he's like the other guy. I don't remember the other guy. The Tonight Show. Like Jimmy Fallon. He's like, first time we have a drag queen on the first page of the and RuPaul is like, a drag queen.
Oh yeah.
Drag queen. and Jimmy Fallon's like, that's my career. That's it.
Yeah.
And
He thinks he's done.
queen of drag. And he was like,
Uh-huh.
I hate you. Like, you can see his eyes. It's like, I hate you so fucking
I
much.
love your RuPaul impression. It's so terrible. He's got a deeper voice than you do.
A deeper voice? No,
Yeah,
no, how would
RuPaul.
you do it?
Oh, no.
I'll find you the video. That voice is really
Drag queen. No, that just sounds like
But that's-
me. Yeah.
No, but that's how.
I
Maybe-
just
maybe you're a drag
Yeah,
queen.
yeah.
No, but I believe she puts that voice for this
Yeah.
moment. Like I know her voice is not like that, but for
Mhm.
this specific moment,
Mm-hmm.
she goes really high.
Yeah.
I'll put you. a
I'm
video
Jimmy
later.
Falloning you. I'm trying to get you canceled. Yeah.
No.
Drag queen.
A
Yeah.
drag queen.
Uh-huh.
But we were saying, I hope this doesn't come to Chicago ever, because I believe this was awful. But I do understand why. Like, do you have any shows by yourself, or you're just like helping other shows?
I have had shows by myself. My goal right now with production is I don't intend on making any money off of the shows,
Okay, makes sense.
which is great because a lot of the times I lose money.
Actually, yeah.
But the next show I want to do, which I'm working on a new one, is I'm just going to do a door deal to the club, and then all of the money goes to the comedians.
Okay.
Because there are always people trying to make money, and it could be the person running the open mic in New York, or the producer of the show, and like no one is making more than like $25 from a spot. So if you could sell a show well and then put all the money back to the comics and pay them $60,
Yeah.
then you could change like the sort of temperature of the scene and be like, that's the standard.
Yeah, like I always try to pay like I pay 20 for now on Punchline this, but most of the time I make like with the show, like last time I believe it was like 75.
Mm-hmm.
It was like 50 and they gave me like 25 in cash, so I put 25 of my own pocket to pay the comics.
Mm-hmm.
And most of the time like that, it's a little sad, but it's like I like the show, I want to keep it running.
Mm-hmm.
But sometimes I have to put money into the marketing, so I'm losing even more money.
Yeah.
So please go to the shows, please.
Yes,
please.
yes. Okay, yeah,
As a
yeah.
producer, like this is
Uh-huh.
just a clip. POV, you're looking at
Yeah.
a podcast of two producers. Please go to the show.
I mean, I don't have anyone to actually ask. That's why I don't really want to be on the producing side that much. I don't have anyone to ask. I need someone else to do the marketing because I
I don't
only know comedians.
I only know comedians, and
Yeah,
it's like, but invite your friends. Like, I don't have. Any.
I don't have any. I don't have those. I know people here who are like
This
born
is just
here and
going
from.
sad.
Yeah. Stage 4 being black. No, my friends here who are like from here, that's the most valuable asset, is to just like have an actual community you can tap into. Because I'm not gonna ask comedians to go to my show.
And usually your best friends are the ones who never go. Like
Yeah.
they're like, oh, tell me when's your next one, but they never go.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
then you
yeah,
meet
yeah.
like someone like sells you an ice cream on a beach, and it's like, hey, I have a comedy show tomorrow, and they arrive, and it's like,
Yeah, and they're like so cool. Yeah,
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 it's
yeah,
like
yeah.
fuck best friends.
Yeah.
I have so many people that they keep asking me repeated like many times. They're like, when's your next show, dude? I want to go
Mhm.
to one of your show. Why do you ever invite me? It's like I have invited you to
Mhm.
all of them, like at least 30 shows, and you always
Mhm.
come out with an excuse the day before or the same
Mhm.
day you don't answer, and the same day you're like,
Mhm.
oh, it was today. Oh,
Yeah, yeah,
oh.
yeah, yeah.
Like,
My friends always say they're depressed. I'm like, I was depressed doing the show. You know what I mean? All you had to do was be in the dark and watch it.
I
Like,
produce a show depressed.
yeah, yeah, I was
That's
depressed.
the name of the show.
Yeah, yeah.
I'll go to a show called Depressed.
Yeah, I would too. That sounds good.
Sounds
that
like
sounds good.
like a nice community.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's called AA. I've actually been there before. Yeah.
Okay, but at some point, what is your day job apart from
I work in hospice.
that?
Yep.
Sounds a little gay. But
Well,
maybe
if
you
gay
got it
people
there.
are dying, then it's
maybe
gay.
you got it there.
Yeah, yeah. Well, there are a lot of people with AIDS in it, so
There you go.
that is fair. That is fair.
Cancel.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Cancer,
He's just-
cancel. Yeah.
She's just gonna get me canceled and
Uh-huh.
cancer. on the
I'm
show.
trying my best.
But do you want to go to be as producer at some point? As just producer, like it will be. What is your dream job?
My dream job would be making $38,000 a year doing stand-up comedy. That is my goal.
Dude, like
Mm-hmm.
this will sound so weird in this moment that like usually everybody's like, oh, you just make six figures. But
Mm-hmm.
if someone offer me, oh, 200K yearly on this job that I will kind of won't like, or 38K as a comic, dude, I'll fucking go to be a comic.
Oh yeah.
Like because I believe this is a job that you enjoy doing it.
Mm-hmm.
It's like minutes before you're shitting your pants and you're nervous as fuck, and you're like, maybe people will hate me, and you doubt yourself many times. But when you do good, it's amazing.
Yeah.
I would love to like be a full-time comic.
Yeah.
Do you know anybody like who's on our circle that I believe Big Panda is just being a comic?
Yeah, I think so. I'm not clear with him.
Sarah
I
Perry,
know.
maybe. Sarah
I don't
Perry,
know a
believe.
lot of people who live here in Chicago who are full-time comedians. The industry isn't quite big enough for a lot of people to do that. I know Jeff Asmus, he's
Yeah.
someone who went from the $38,000 zone to making quite a lot more money. But yeah, most people leave here if they're about to or have started to make that much.
Yeah, we talked a little bit about that in the
Mhm.
in previous episodes. That is like usually people like grow here, become funnier, and master their craft, and they leave Chicago. Like
Right.
Chicago is not a place to make it. Let's say.
Right, yeah.
Did you agree on that? Did you agree on
Yeah,
that
I mean,
terms?
yeah, I think that, well, I don't know, because you could live anywhere nowadays and just
Like,
travel.
Less Venezuela,
Yes.
not in Venezuela.
Yeah, like Venezuela.
No.
Well, there's definitely no money in Venezuela.
Exactly. So don't
Yeah.
live there.
my brother lived in Venezuela for a while, and he found one of your pennies on the ground, and he said he almost lost his mind thinking about how little currency that is.
We don't have even coins. Like we
You used to, right?
We used to, but
He found an old one.
okay, but
Yeah.
yeah, we got to
Yeah.
a point that they were so like little that it didn't make sense. So we don't have coins.
Yeah, exactly. He found one of those, and it blew his mind, like how it had almost no value at
Like,
all.
I
Yeah.
need 2 million of these for $1.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, no.
exactly.
Like, our currency is fucked up. Like,
Yeah.
I didn't you see like videos that there were moments that people were like with packs like this of printed money,
Mhm.
and they go to a place to exchange. They're like, hey, I want $20.
yeah.
But it was like a whole bag of money. Poof. I believe this is like $10, $11.
Yeah. Oh my god, yeah. When countries are like that, that's when Hitler comes in. He builds the Autobahn.
Yeah, no. Like,
You guys need a Hitler. It's gonna get so much better.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I wonder. But now we're gonna make
yeah.
a pause soon. But before the pause, one of the topics I have like is about getting a job. Like
Mm-hmm.
I believe nowadays it's becoming super hard to get a job that pays decently, but in your actual field. Like I see this was a problem back in Venezuela, but now I'm seeing it here. Like a lot of people that it's like, oh, I have a master degree, like college arts or like
Mm-hmm.
audiovisual arts or in language, and you see those people working as Uber drivers, as servers,
Mm-hmm.
because they cannot find a job in their like craft. Do you feel like you are on that place that it's really difficult to find a job in your
Oh yeah, I got a philosophy degree, my friend.
A what?
A philosophy degree. You got.
So with that, we're gonna go to
Got
the
Plato
pause.
right here.
We're gonna go to the pause. Like this episode is so different. Like now we're super depressed. Everything was good until it's like I gotta feel.
And I work in hospice. Yeah. Uh-huh.
Okay, we're gonna make a little pause, but we're gonna
Alright,
talk about
amazing.
philosophy. Okay, we're going back, and we're back with the
Amazing.
philosopher.
Mm-hmm. Yes, the philosopher.
The philosopher. Do you try to look for it? What do you do? Like, what can you do as a philosopher?
Just a general liberal arts degree, you know.
Just
you
teach other people
just-
philosophy. That's it. That's the only you can.
Well,
do.
what the trick is with liberal arts colleges is that you go there and they're like, it doesn't matter what degree you get. We're teaching you how to think.
Okay.
And then they're like, you can do anything. And then you go out into the world and you're like, I can do anything. And jobs are like, you have to be able to do something though.
Like,
And I'm like, what about any? And they're like,
Anything.
that's nothing. You know, like you don't know how to do anything. Yeah.
okay, if you're looking for a job,
Mm-hmm.
what will be the requirements that you're like, I fit into that?
What would be the like that I want it?
No, the requirements. You know, when they put
Mhm.
like, oh, we're putting like for me, I do audiovisual arts, and when they
Okay.
put a job, it's like, oh, we need someone with 3 years of experience in Premiere Pro,
Mhm.
4 years of experience in Photoshop. They need to know how to handle a camera. Like they put all of this requirement. At the end, it's
Mhm.
like we pay $15 an hour.
Mhm.
It's like this is an entry level job. It's like fuck you. Dude.
Yeah.
What would be the requirement for a job that you will be like, I meet those. I meet
Okay.
this criteria.
I may let's see. Has driven drunk more than 40 times.
Perfect.
Boom. That's a job I can do. Has herpes, and then under that, like bullet point, not the bad kind, like the okay kind.
And then parentheses, he's cure now.
Yeah. Parentheses, just kidding. And then philosophy degree, parentheses, hopeful.
Optional.
Yeah.
You actually don't need it.
And then stand-up comedian, and the pay is $0 an hour, and it's philosopher king of Plato's Republic.
I like that. Like
Mhm.
that would be a nice job to have. Like for
Mhm.
$0.
Mm-hmm.
Like what actual job can you do? Like can you apply for that? It's like a good job.
I just have to sort of guess. I mean, I was underemployed for a very long time. My career right now is volunteer coordinator, which means I
Okay.
coordinate volunteers.
Dude, this is getting so sad.
I'm making money. I'm making money.
Good money?
Yeah.
Nice.
I have a camera you don't have to pause every 4 minutes, so I'm doing okay.
There you
I'm,
go.
I'm doing all right.
What do I need to be a
Mm.
volunteer coordinator?
Well, first of all, back in 2018, you needed to get taken advantage of by the Portland Queer Comedy Festival.
God damn it.
And
I knew it.
Yeah. And the founder say, I have an opportunity for you. You can be the volunteer coordinator.
Okay.
And then because you're 19, you're like, this is amazing. I get to run a comedy festival. It doesn't even occur to you that you should probably be getting paid. And then you don't get paid, and then you just pretend that was a better job, and eventually you're working at a hospice, baby.
Okay.
Rolling in dough.
Dude, I believe I can do this. Like,
Uh-huh.
I just need
Yeah.
to get back in that.
Yeah.
All of it. Like I've been seeing like I try. I really try to actually they got me I was numb and I was not seeing right because I was happy because of the American dream, okay? Because they gave
40
me,
acres, mule. Yeah.
they gave me the permit of to work, the SAD, I believe is it. It's the permit so I can
So you can
legally
stand
work.
at Home Depot. Yeah, yeah.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
But legally,
Yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay.
which is different from
Drywall.
some people.
Yeah.
But yeah, they
Venezuela. Mexico's
Venezuela.
Mexico. Yes.
Exactly. So they just gave me that shit immediately, like almost immediately. I quit the job that I had, that it was as a cook,
Oh, really?
because I was like, now I can find a job on my craft.
Mm-hmm.
I spent 6 months unemployed.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Dude, like I applied for at least 100 jobs, at
Yeah.
least. And then I found out, and this is one of the topics I want to talk about, that some companies, apparently 1 in 4 companies, they just post jobs that they're not hiring for.
Mm-hmm.
They just collect resumes. And the other thing that they do is that, let's say, Julia quit,
Mm-hmm.
and instead of hiring someone else, they give you all the responsibilities
Mm-hmm.
of Julia temporary. Like it's a temporal moment while they find another person.
Mm-hmm.
It says 1 in 3 companies put that they are hiring, but HR is like, never hire that person because you're doing that job. So it's
Mhm.
like, it doesn't make sense to
Yeah.
hire
Yeah.
them, but you need to see like, oh no, yeah, they're looking. This
Yeah.
is just a moment, okay? And
Yeah.
that's so fucked up.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, it's crazy. It's crazy.
Like,
'Cause, yeah, I think you have to legally. There's something you have to like post, even though you're already giving someone else the job. It's some kind of Fair Employment Act or something.
It doesn't
Yeah.
it doesn't make any sense, because
Yeah.
many times if you're looking for jobs, many times you're applying for a job that doesn't exist.
Mm-hmm.
That position that doesn't exist.
Exactly, and that's pretty much the same thing as being a stand-up comedian.
Exactly.
It's applying for a job that doesn't exist.
That you just send your clip to comedy shows that stop. And they're
Yeah,
doing
yeah,
shows
yeah.
like 3 years ago.
Yeah.
But I feel that, and even made a joke about it. I got desperate and I started applying for like dog walker.
Mm-hmm. Of course. Of course. Can't be too proud.
And I
these
have an
days.
interview, and they reject me from walking dogs.
Oh man.
And it's like,
yeah.
what am I doing wrong? Like,
I know.
the interview was like, can you walk dogs? I was like, yeah. And they're like, hey, I don't think you can. And they just
Yeah.
don't hire me.
I got rejected from an avocado delivery service right out of college. I was like, this is tough.
That's the most Mexican job ever.
Yeah, yeah, I know. I was like, ¿qué pasa? Like, what? Like, come on, what's
Like,
going on?
Oye, pero
Holy
¿por qué pasa?
guacamole.
¿Qué
Yeah,
pasa,
yeah,
güey?
yeah,
Yo puedo hacer este trabajo, güey.
I also no habla.
Gracias.
I also got rejected from a job, not even dog walking, just dog being with, as you fly them to another country for their rich owners.
Okay.
They were like, no, I didn't even get an interview. They were like, I
No,
don't
no,
think
no,
that
no.
you've got this.
And I actually, like, this is a joke, but I actually had an interview, and I have this question. If we're recording, I don't know my subscribers where they are from, but we're recording in Chicago. So, winter in Chicago is awful as fuck. And it was like just about to hit the winter. We were
Mhm.
like, I believe this was past Halloween that I got desperate. It's like, I fucking need a job. And I got this interview with, and the guy was like, okay, yeah, everything seems nice. Just a couple more questions. Like, would you able to walk the dog under any weather condition? And I'm like, no. Like,
yeah.
most conditions, but if it is like -10, -15, I won't fucking walk a dog under those conditions.
Mhm.
And then they hire me, and I believe it was because of that question, obviously. But it's like, who is
Mhm.
out there is like, yeah, I'll walk a dog on
Mhm.
-20 degrees, like no problem at all.
Mhm.
I'll do is like, I believe that even the fucking dog doesn't want to go out. Like,
yeah.
they're like, no, yeah, are you able to like under extreme conditions? They say it's like, no.
Yeah.
Like, why are people saying yes to this
I
question?
know. People say yes to everything. You
Right.
know, I'd be like, they're like, do you mind if we fuck your mouth? I'd be like, yeah, there's benefits.
Can the
Yeah.
dog fuck your mouth?
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
as long as it's 18 an hour. Like,
Let me see the dog. You know, what's he working with? Yeah, exactly.
How desperate would you be to get a job? Like, how desperate were you when you were unemployed for like a long time? I have to sell Ethereum. I have a whole Ethereum. One whole Ethereum. I have to sell it.
You have a what?
Ethereum, the other money that is like Bitcoin, but it's the other coin.
Oh, I thought you said like a terrarium, like the places
And
you keep lizards.
I just said a terrarium.
Yeah,
No.
you've just
No,
it's
I
just
got-
filled with Venezuelan pennies that aren't worth anything. Yeah.
And just like more poor people just grow.
Yeah.
That's how it works.
Yeah. Let's see. How desperate was I getting? I mean, I worked at a comedy club for minimum wage for 2.5 years. That was pretty.
Now they're paying the 50
Yeah.
cents more.
Yeah, exactly. In
Okay.
hospice, now I'm making minimum wage and 1 Venezuelan penny. Yeah. Uh-huh.
There
Yeah.
That makes
Uh-huh.
sense. But I got desperate. Like
Yeah.
again, like I was like lying. I usually don't lie. I don't like to lie.
Mhm.
But then
Oh, you gotta lie. Yeah.
I was
yeah.
lying so much on those
Yeah.
fucking like have you ever pet sit a dog? And it's like, dude, I had 34 dogs in my
Yeah.
house. Like, and I was taking care of all of them. One has like cancer, and I cured the dog. Okay,
Yeah,
like that's
uh-huh.
how good I am.
Mhm.
And they still were like, nah.
Yeah. That always hurts when you lie and still get rejected. They're like, geez, I'm really far off.
The best version of me couldn't get the job.
Yeah. The better than exists version. Yeah, exactly.
Like if this
Exactly.
guy couldn't get the job, who got it? Like
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
And the other thing I wanted to talk about, like, there's some jobs that I would love to do. For
Mhm.
example, comedy forever.
Mm-hmm.
But there's some jobs that I would love to do, but I don't know how you apply to them.
Mm-hmm.
For example, I would love to be these like pandas, they're caretakers, the people who take care of pandas.
Yeah.
Have you seen those videos?
I haven't seen those videos.
They'll just get into the cages of the pandas and they just give them bamboo, and the panda just hugs them because pandas are stupid.
Here's what I'll say though. Pandas are very endangered and they have a hard time breeding. So at some point, you probably got to jack off the panda.
But you will get paid so much because you're saving an endangered
Yeah.
species. So
And they're like, have you jacked off pandas? You're like, I used to live with 30 and 40 pandas. One had cancer. I cured it. Yeah.
Dude, I have 3 pandas at home.
Yeah,
All
yeah,
of
yeah.
them fuck, okay, with
Uh-huh.
me.
They're rescues. Yeah.
But yeah, like I would love that job. Like just take care of a panda.
Yeah.
That and other is like the guy who does the this to the airplanes with the.
Oh,
Lighting.
the sticks, the landing sticks. That seems sick.
How do you
seems
get that
sick.
job?
My friend I think does that.
How he-
Yeah, he works at the airport. I think the luggage guys sort of do that. Yeah.
How do you get to be a luggage guy?
I think he is also a stand-up comedian, and I think you just
There you go.
just get
When
to
you-
the
when-
dregs of society.
When
yeah.
you're a stand-up comedian, you just get desperate for
Yeah.
a day job. Like,
Honestly, yeah,
that's it.
dog walker, stand-up comedian. A lot of comedians work at the airport.
I know Gwen Rose. I believe she
Yeah.
worked at Jenny's.
At the ice cream
creams.
place.
Yeah.
Nice. Hell yeah.
Dude, it's so sad that everywhere you go, there's someone. It's like, my dream is to do stand-up, but here's your. You want chocolate or
I know.
vanilla?
I know.
I work as a server, like
Yeah.
inside of all of the companies, there's a guy who wants to do stand-up for 38K.
Yeah. He
And-
so wants to do 38K.
and you're
yeah.
not giving them the opportunity.
He's never had a 40-hour-a-week job. He just does service work. Yeah.
I have this question because
Uh-huh.
I wanted to make this into a joke at some point. In movies and action series, there's usually sometimes this guy that he works as someone who disappear bodies. Like he
Mm.
disappears.
Mhm.
Someone murders someone, and he's the one who disappears the body.
The disappear.
And they pay him a lot of money,
yeah.
like 100K, like
Mhm.
100K. You disappear the body, no trace of
Mhm.
it. Cool. How do you apply for that?
You know what? I think you just gotta get your own pigs, get a backyard full of pigs, and then just wait around. till
you just wait, like,
just watch. hope
someone
you-
will
yeah.
come in
Yeah.
with a dead body at some
Yeah.
point.
If this was a different time in Chicago, it'd be every 10 minutes. He'd be the busiest guy in town. Yeah. Yeah.
Because like, if you want to do that,
Mm-hmm.
like how do you apply it, dude? Is referral like I believe it's like how do you prove like you're good? It's like I have disappeared like 4 bodies. Like, can you prove it? It's like if I prove it, I won't be that good.
Yeah, yeah. You just wave a little hand. Yeah, that's true.
There.
Yeah, that's true.
It's just
you
a
can't.
hand just coming out.
You can't. Yeah, like you can't.
Can we prove your experience? Like, I hope no.
yeah. That's.
I
true.
hope you can. Can we call these numbers? Like, no, please don't.
Yeah. That's like trying to prove you're like actually a magician without explaining how the trick works. You know, you have to be like, it's just magic.
It's just like movement of the hands.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, but how did you do it? Like, I cannot tell you.
Maybe you could be like, I guess to prove it, you have to be like, make this cow disappear in 10 minutes. You know, it's very distinctive.
those are the trials. The internship. They just give you animals. It's like, okay.
They turn around for 10 minutes and they just turn around. You're eating it. Yeah.
They just do this.
Yeah. They just do this.
Oh
And
no,
you're-
he's good.
Yeah. You've got a whole cow up your ass. You're just trying to hide it.
They just count like in the hide and seek. One, two.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's how you get hired as a
That'd be
body
cool.
disappearing guy. What is the name for that title?
Let's see.
If you make like a resume,
Cannibalizer.
You don't eat it.
No, I guess you don't have to eat it.
You don't have to eat it.
A body man. No, it's just a bodyguard.
That sounds a little gay.
Yeah, it does
I'm
sound
a body
like
man.
I'm a body man. I'm not a
The
body
boogeyman?
man. I'm the man of body. God, I'm trying to think.
Yeah.
I would love to be a mailman. I mean, I think that is a simple, beautiful job. The mailman.
There you go. And you just leave. Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But and apparently UPS workers are loaded now. Apparently, since there's a shortage
yeah.
of UPS guys, now they're making like $60 an hour.
That's insane. Really?
Yeah.
Really? Yeah.
Got 2 weeks,
Yeah.
like week with the UPS and the truck, like,
Uh-huh.
well, whatever.
Yeah, that would also be a good way to make bodies disappear. You know, you just mail them, break them up, mail them to people's houses. You know,
Just
you could
open
do
them up.
both.
What the fuck is this? What the?
My grandma sent me a toe. Yeah. Uh-huh.
Not again, grandma. Like, come on.
Yeah, I
You sent this last year.
I have a dog, and that's a problem because all of the mailmen in Chicago are black. I don't know if you ever noticed that,
That's
but
not
they're all
true.
black.
That's not true.
It's so true.
This
It's
is a little
100%
racist.
true. It's 100% true. All the mailmen in Chicago are
Maybe
black.
they are Venezuelans.
So then my dog my dog barks at the mailman, and I have to be like,
Because he's racist. It's
yeah,
because,
I have to be like, it's because it's a mailman. It's the other thing. It's
okay,
not the black thing.
exactly.
Yeah.
You just needed to say they were black because this had nothing to do with the story.
Yeah, no, that's why. That's it. No, it does. It does.
Okay.
Because people think white people's dogs are racist. So I got to prove by being racist on a podcast that I'm not. Yeah.
That are not racist.
My dog is not racist.
It's just
yeah.
my dog. It's
Have you ever
not
had a
me.
dog?
Yeah.
Have you ever had it bark at someone and you're like worried? Because my dog barks at everyone, and whenever it's a black person, I'm like, it's just normal. That's just you're a person. Everyone's a person.
He hates the black.
Yeah, it's not that. Maud is a good dog.
And dogs are a lot like the owner, so
Yeah, these are all the myths I'm trying to dispel. It's because you're a woman. She hates women. Yeah.
Actually, have you seen the videos of turtles that apparently turtles attack when there's something black? It's just because of something on the visual, but the people have make videos about like a shoe, like a white shoe,
Yeah.
and the turtle tries to like avoid it, and then they put like black tape on the same shoe, and the turtle is like, boom.
Yeah, that's hilarious. No, I have not.
Have you seen those videos?
I have
Yeah.
not seen that.
Turtles
Throw it up on
are
the green
racist.
screen for the people. I don't
Actually,
know
this
the
is
green
the name
screen
of
works.
the episode. Turtles are racist.
Turtles are racist, and that's true.
Also Harry VJJ.
Shell lives matter. Mm-hmm.
And with racism, we're gonna end this episode, but we're gonna have the bonus content. Again, the bonus content. I do not put it on YouTube. I put it on. Actually, I do not put it on Spotify. I put it on YouTube. But
It's true.
it's true, you know.
Mhm.
See, have you watched any of the?
I have not. I've
Okay.
watched some of your clips. I watched the Zoe
You like the
Johnson
clips?
Yeah, it looks very great.
The
It looks
the
very
last
well
one.
done.
The last one. I did this on purpose.
Mm-hmm.
It's about Ruben Ramirez cheating on In and Out. He's just saying like it was. I was disappointed, and I purposefully put that the location. I put California. And people are not in Instagram. It's not doing well, but in TikTok already people. It's like, what the fuck are you saying? Why people have like? Why all people have like? Can have mics? Like we have to stop this. There's too many people with podcasts right now.
Yeah.
Like, it was like user 60977, and then it's like a long number. It's like I just commented like, okay, user 6. I will stop doing. I will stop the podcast because this comment really got to me.
Taking
like,
white men's jobs. I'm
Yeah.
saying it. I'm saying it.
But we're gonna end this episode and we're gonna continue with the bonus content. I'll show you a video before the bonus content. Yeah.
Farewell.